If you were raised with the idea that there's a judgmental God, there's an omnipotent being who is watching every thought, everything you say and do, and you might be punished for that, well, the only word I can really think of is traumatic on some level for that. And if you were raised with that, as I was, even if later you've come to a different place where you say, well, I don't believe that now, or I don't agree with that, whatever that might be, I would recommend going through this tapping and exploring how this fear of a judgmental God may still be active in the system. Of course, if you clicked on the video, it may be quite active for you already and you thought this would be relevant. So let's go to the side of the hand. Take a moment to take a breath. Like I said, for some of you, this might be active, so just allow yourself to keep tapping. Others, it might be something you kind of revisit, just reconnect to that idea of, yeah, I wonder if my body, my nervous system is holding anything about growing up with that idea, that I'm always being judged, I'm always being watched, and is that manifesting in other ways? This might bring some insights to you. So side of the hand, repeating after me. Even though I was taught to believe that there is a God judging me, and I really need to do the right thing all the time, and I can't necessarily prove that it's not true, I choose to have some compassion for myself and what effects this may have had or may still be having in how I see the world. So even though I learned to operate from the perspective that I'm always being watched and judged, that every behavior or even thought is being taken stock of. And that might be scarier than I realized. I choose to honor and accept myself, and any ways this might still be operating. And even though I was told that there is an omnipotent being that is judging my every move, and whatever I currently believe, whether I believe in a God that's just not judging, or my beliefs have changed entirely, I'm open to revealing and bringing awareness and healing to any ways that this lesson, this idea, may have affected me. And I honor and accept myself where I'm at. Okay, let's go through the points now. All of this belief that was instilled in me, that I am being watched and judged, perhaps every thought I have, everything I started to explore and think about, all the phases I went through as a child or teenager. As though that's not challenging enough, this idea that it was always being judged, perhaps with severe consequences. How deeply it may have created a sense of internalized guilt, a sense of hypervigilance about my thoughts or behaviors, a sense of never being good or pure enough, allowing myself to bring awareness to this. Not with judgment, not with judgment for myself, and maybe even relaxing some of the judgment of how this was taught to me or who taught it to me. Though if there is anger or resentment or anything, that is also welcome to come up now. But I'm bringing awareness to this for my own release and healing. Because whatever my beliefs are, even if they include a belief that my thoughts are affecting things or others, or that there is a type of karma, it might not even help me all that much to be living from a place of unconscious fear and guilt. All the fear and guilt that was instilled as a way of controlling rather than another possibility that I allow myself to explore now. That I could actually be motivated by love or connection or something positive, rather than fear of consequences. Allowing myself to begin to let go of any internalized idea that I am innately bad or wrong, and that I need this fear of judgment or punishment to keep my terrible nature in line. And perhaps I can think of another young person and think about how I see them. Do I feel or believe that they're worthy of constant judgment, constant fear? Or would I rather them feel happy and safe? And learn what it is to be a good person? Because it feels good. And maybe their nature is good. But we all have to learn things. I still have more to learn in this life. But maybe I can begin to explore what it would be like to operate from more of a sense of connection and love, and a motivation for more of that goodness. and to be freed more and more from any places I may be holding, consciously or unconsciously. This fear of a judgmental, wrathful God. I'm open to releasing this from the core of my being and to discover more of who and what I truly am, and that I might have more and more direct experience so that I have less and less need to believe in something scary or fearful. Allowing myself to have my own answers about this and come to my own conclusions and beliefs about all of this. Okay, take a breath. Yeah, that may open some other doors, some other directions. Let me know in the comments if that brings up anything you want to tap on or any emotions that triggered. We can always tap together. You can look in the description, ways to contact me for a weekly program I do, group tapping, or one-on-one as well. I look forward to seeing you on the next video, and thanks so much for your support. Take care.